wow.
If there was an NBA award for the biggest comeback of the year, proving fans wrong, NBA executives wrong, and especially the NBA media, Kyrie Irving will be the runaway winner of said award.
Being grateful for the life God has chosen me for, the role that I play out here in helping change things, and continuing to be about the things that I say I'm about, lead with my actions. So that's all.
You know, the game that we used to love and we promote, it brings people together. And it hurts me sometimes when we have to sit up here to talk about stuff that divides the game. Now we got to answer for what this idiot has done.
But then now it comes to the point where you realize these guys, or Kyrie for example, is not capable of being responsible enough to make decisions coincide with the GM as far as an organization build out, right? So then now you have to now be more of a disciplinarian and say, hey, well, this is how it's going to be, guys. We're not tolerating this. We're not tolerating that.
Where is that same attention and energy for the platform that is promoting it and profiting off of it? I don't hear any of that talk around Jeff Bezos and Amazon. I don't hear anybody talking about that.
This one probably bothers me the most. The lack of consequence here. And not just that, the lack of accountability. The part about don't dehumanize me. We're talking about a film with anti-Semitic tropes.
Congratulations. Way to hoop, Kai.
Appreciate you. All right. So, we have discussed, Kyrie, the your guys' trouble in game one, and you've 5 in a row that you'd lost under Jason Kidd. Didn't seem to bother you. You still won the series, but now to win game one of the Western Conference Finals on their floor, how meaningful do you think that will be for your team?
In about 30 minutes, it won't mean anything, to be honest with you guys. Just because we feel like we played a decent game, but the first half didn't go our particular way. We felt like we gave him a lot of open jump shots. Jaden McDaniels got going a little bit, and me and Luka were trying to figure out the rhythm of the game. I got going a little bit early, and then he was trying to figure out his footing. But, I felt like we competed on the defensive end and gave ourselves
I just think it was just bad luck for them, right? Kai got hurt, then COVID came in, then it tried to compromise his integrity, right? It just a whole bunch of stuff that didn't have nothing to do with the game itself, took away, what we thought about him, right? And that's all it was, right? It wasn't like he didn't do anything. That's the bad part about it. That's what I'm saying. He didn't do nothing to nobody. Nothing. Right? Just to clear it up. He didn't do shit to anybody. He didn't want to take a shot that was being pushed around the world. There's a lot of firefighters and a lot of important people did not take it either, right? But because he was vocal with it, he didn't hurt nobody. He just didn't want to hurt himself. Thanks. And we judged him on that. Facts. And then he posted something of a video that he probably didn't fully understand, and that compromised him. So when it comes to hurting another human being, besides emotionally because of the post.
Link to a movie based on a book. Movie came out in 2018, book 2015. It appeared strongly that Kyrie was endorsing and promoting said movie and book. Right. And the movie is based on the book that Rolling Stone calls venomously anti-Semitic. Okay. Venomously. That the movie uncovers the true identity of the children of Israel by proving the true ethnicity of Abraham, Jacob, many others. Find out what Islam, Judaism, and Christianity have covered up for centuries in regards to the true biblical identity of the so-called Negro in this movie packed with tons of research.
Are you sorry for the hurt that your posts caused people?
It seems like Adam Silver wanted to hear the word "I apologize," or in your mind, you said, "I didn't mean to cause any harm." Were you apologizing, or did you not apologize?
I didn't mean to cause any harm. I'm not the one that made the documentary. I'm not the one that made the documentary. I'm not the one that made the documentary.
Go, shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip the party like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up. Go, shorty, it's your birthday.
It seems like Adam Silver wanted to hear the word "I apologize," or in your mind, you said, "I didn't mean to cause any harm." Were you apologizing, or did you not?
I didn't mean to cause any harm. I'm not the one that made the documentary.
To know their own name. Why? Because he took it away from them. Please. 20 million black people don't even know their own language. Why? Because he took it away from them. 20 million black people don't even know the history of their ancestors. Why? Because he took it away from them.
Sorry for the hurt that your posts cause people.
Exists because white people think they're better than black people, and they want to oppress us, and they want us to allow ourselves to be oppressed. We're not going to suffer patiently anymore. No more turning the other cheek. No more blessing our enemies. No more praying for those who despitefully use us. We're going to show you that we've learned the lessons you've taught us. We've studied your history, and you did not take over this country by singing "We Shall Overcome." You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama. And I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it. You couldn't walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you tried to force upon us is contaminated.
Do you, I guess, understand or not understand those that might imply that that work had anti-Semitic leanings in it? I only ask this because the tweet is still up there, so we're
in 2022. It's on Amazon, a public platform. Whether you want to go watch it or not is up to you. There's things being posted every day. I am no different than the next human being, so don't treat me any different. You guys come in here and make up this powerful influence I have over top of the adultery of, oh, you cannot post that.
Black man, look like he got dreads. Lead the Sunday church, please. You're being lied to.
In 1943, the following directive was issued from party headquarters to all communists in the United States. It read, when certain obstructionists become too irritating, label them after suitable build-ups as fascist or Nazi or anti-Semitic.
This is a hush-up moment, so anytime it's a hush-up moment, that's when we really need to look up and see what's really going on. Right, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know, this how they did Kanye West. You know what I mean? They were all in the same wavelength. They was all inspired about the truth. So Israelites, that's number one. You know, they call them to bring awareness to Hebrews and Negroes, just to let them know, this is a hush-up moment. So anytime it's a hush-up moment, that's when we really need to look up and see what's really going on.
By the way, he's the guy that sent Kyrie Irving, where he sent the link of a documentary to watch that was freely available for people to watch on Amazon. He's the one that gave him the list of things he would have to do to be welcomed back into the NBA, which I don't think Kyrie Irving ever did it, but it's that guy. Basically, if you still like your career, I will tell you whether or not we accept your apology for the nothing that you did. It's disgusting, it's despicable, and Jamie Foxx should not have apologized because it's not what he meant when he said it. Men, stop apologizing for it. Your words are meaningless if you don't actually mean it. You didn't do the thing, so how could you mean the apology?
This is what is here. It's on a public platform. Did I do anything illegal?
Are you surprised that reaction and some of the things that you did hurt people?
Yeah, I think I can ask a better question. It's just, where were you when I was a kid, figuring out that 300 million of my ancestors are buried in America? Where were you guys asking those same questions when I was a kid learning about the traumatic events of my familial history and what I'm proud to come from and why I'm proud to stand here and why when I repeat myself that I'm not going to stand down, it has nothing to do with dismissing any other race or group of people. I'm just proud of my heritage and what we've been through and the fact that this has pinned me against the Jewish community and I'm here answering questions of whether or not I'm sorry or not. on something I didn't create, and it was something I shared, and I'm telling everybody I'm taking responsibility, then that's where I sit.
Look what they blocked me on Facebook for. They blocked me for posting Hebrews to Negroes. I posted Hebrews to Negroes, just a poster, and they blocked me for 30 days twice.
Kyrie Irving posted a link to a movie that he had seen on Amazon. No caption on the post or nothing like that.
Seen recently big celebrities reposting vile anti-Semitic conspiracy theories online.
The slave masters would bring the buck, the one that gets out of line. So all the other slaves would see lash after lash show them the power to set an example.
So they can control you by not allowing you to come to an interview. Right. Did any mainstream news at all allow you at least an interview?
Forget about where you're born. As long as you're a black man or black woman, you are Hebrew or you are Israel.
Why are they so afraid of you? Why are they so afraid of allowing you to speak?
But isn't that video for sale on Amazon?
Yeah, it's an excellent point.
That's the craziest thing ever.